DPS troopers and other Southeast Texas law enforcement pausing to honor one of their own this afternoon at Ford Park. For 1 minute at 1 p.m., law enforcement officers around the state flashed their lights in a moment of silence in memory of Trooper Chad Walker. The DPS officer who was ambushed last Friday died yesterday. Port Arthur Police and fire departments also paused to remember his service and sacrifice. This video from a drone as they lined the seawall this afternoon. Trooper Walker was a married father of 4. In his final act of heroism, Walker offered the gift of life by donating his organs.
Texans near and far have stepped up for the Walker family in their time of need. From donating to GoFundMe accounts to buying the rabbits the Walker children had up for auction at their livestock show. The DPS Trooper Foundation is also taking care of their own.
We're able to come in and provide some immediate help that sometimes takes a little bit longer to get going, like putting family members up in hotels, ensuring that all parties involved have a meal. These are things that get overlooked when you're in the big heat of the moment.
And the DPS Trooper Foundation also uses money raised to honor fallen heroes by working with the state legislature to dedicate highways. Private funeral services have been set by the family. The governor offering this tweet this afternoon saying he stands with our law enforcement and we're indebted to their sacrifices that they make to serve and protect our communities.
Well, beautiful weather across Texas today to remember State Trooper Walker. Here's a live look at our Roofing 911 Skycam, the view outside our studios here in Beaumont. Just a gorgeous afternoon. Heading into a holiday weekend, Patrick is with us in the Storm Tracker Center. Sir, Good Friday tomorrow looking just as beautiful.
I think so. Going to be very comfortable, low humidity, just a pleasant afternoon to begin the big Easter weekend forecast. And looks like a great car washing forecast the next few days. May have to keep the pollen off, but no problems as far as getting your money's worth for the next 5 to 7 days across Southeast Texas. Very interesting watching a controlled burn, it looks like, up towards Shelby County in East Texas. But notice that smoke plume is drifting south right on into Jasper County, and that's probably where it's coming from, up towards Jasper. Otherwise, current temperatures are cooling off. We're into the mid to upper 60s outside. Just a pleasant evening, and the wind's still up, though. We're seeing some gusts around 15 to almost 30 miles an hour in Port Arthur this evening. That northeasterly wind really bringing in that dry air mass. Comfortable temperatures this evening. May need a jacket for some. By 11 p.m. if you're going to be out, we should drop into the mid-50s by then here in Beaumont. Otherwise, tomorrow morning, it's going to be very close to maybe some very light, patchy frost, particularly up along Highway 190. If we hit about 37, that is the beginning of the frost zone. So we're close enough to maybe warrant you covering some of your most sensitive vegetation if you are planted. Could be some patchy frost up that way, but again, no promises. Just chilly night otherwise in the triangle with lows near 40.
Easter was one of the first major holidays affected by the pandemic. Pews in many Southeast Texas churches sat empty. Services were held online and families were left to weigh the risk of gathering. This year is different though. Easter is all about hope, and the vaccine is certainly providing it for families and churches alike.
Yeah, a lot of churches looking forward to welcoming worshipers back into the pews. We saw last year a lot of people did things outside. Remember those parking lot services? That doesn't mean that this go around churches are ignoring COVID precautions. 12 News reporter James Grant explains.
Karen Gilman with the Diocese of Beaumont says there were only 10 people in attendance at St. Anthony Cathedral Basilica for Mass last Easter. This year, they're expecting a much larger crowd. Gilman says since Governor Abbott's recent order to reopen Texas back to 100% and lift the mask mandate, most churches in the diocese have seen an increase in attendance. And she expects Easter Sunday to be no exception.
We really want to encourage people to come out because we are still being very safe. It's very safe in all of our churches.
Gilman says all churches in the diocese, including St. Anthony Cathedral Basilica, will have some strict rules to keep the faithful safe. Masks are required during worship and social distancing will be enforced. Every other pew is marked off inside the cathedral to promote social distancing.
We are asking families If they're in the same household, they can sit together. But if you're not, please have some social distancing.
Gilman says the past year has been tough. Church attendance was low, but live streaming masses help people continue to practice their faith even from home. She says people are ready to worship in person and to see familiar faces, especially on Easter Sunday.
Easter's always a day that people enjoy going to church. They really want to be part of their church family.
Father William Manger with St. Anne Catholic Church agrees. He says the church also still enforces masks and social distancing, but he knows many people are ready to rejoice in person.
I dearly miss being able to fill the church and to fill it abundantly again and again and again as we have done in the past.
Father Manger says while St. Anne's won't be having their traditional Easter egg hunt, he's looking forward to seeing more familiar faces at Sunday's Mass. In Beaumont, James Grant, 12 News.
It is a nice sight indeed. All right, thank you, sir. The shot of hope has helped kind of facilitate this return to some normalcy. Tonight we know more than 4 million Texans are fully vaccinated. But that accounts for less than 15% of our state population. Folks, we're still in gray. Texas lagging behind most of the country. This map shows that we are one of about a half dozen states with these lower numbers.
Well, April is Child Abuse Prevention Month, and CASA of Southeast Texas wants to remind people you can help to do your part and keep kids safe. CASA is a nonprofit organization that helps children in foster care. Volunteers are the voices of kids who have experienced abuse, and they need your help. Over the last year, Texas has seen a rise in child abuse cases.
Texas politics tonight. Senate Republicans have approved a bill putting restrictions on voting here in the Lone Star State. Senate Bill 7 will limit extended early voting hours. It would prohibit drive-through voting, and it would make it illegal for local election officials to proactively send out applications to vote by mail to voters, even if they qualify. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick made the bill a priority. Now it heads to the House for lawmakers' consideration. You can read more about the text of that bill if you go to our 12 News Now app.
A reminder, today was the last day to register to vote in the May 1st election. County buildings are now closed, but if you want to know the status of your voter registration, you can call either of the two numbers right there on your screen. And one of the biggest competitions this May is going to be the race for mayor in Beaumont. Here are some of the names you can expect to see on the ballot: Roy West, W.L. Pate, Bagita Hernandez-Smith, LaShawn Proctor, and Robin Mouton, all running to fill the seat for retiring Mayor Becky Ames. 12 News will be hosting a mayoral debate later this month on Tuesday, April 20th from 6 to 7 right here on KBMT and also on KJAC NBC. So guys, we would love to hear from you. Submit your questions for the candidates. It's really easy. Just text the word mayor to 409-838-1212.
Exciting news to share tonight for Lamar University. Alvin Brooks II has been named the new head coach for the men's basketball team. Lamar Athletics Department made it official this morning. Brooks played at Lamar in the early 80s, and he spent the past 11 years coaching at the University of Houston as an assistant. He was also inducted into the Cardinal Hall of Fame, the Hall of Honor, back in 2019. This weekend, he will be courtside as the Houston Cougars take on the Baylor Bears in the NCAA Final Four. Now, he'll be facing his son, Alvin Brooks III, who is an assistant coach at Baylor. So, Dej, this makes this matchup even more special.
Well, developing tonight, the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office says it's received numerous phone calls regarding the indictment of Dr. Michael Holmes. We first shared this story last night at 10. Holmes is accused of sexually assaulting a patient at Medical Plus on Phelan Boulevard. Prosecutors say he touched a patient's private areas without her consent, and investigators say DNA evidence links him to the victim. The Jefferson County Special Crimes Division says if you want to make a report against Dr. Holmes, or if you have any information regarding this case, call the non-emergency number for Beaumont Police. That's 409-832-1234.
Ahead.